So Lance, do your thing.
Alright, we've been playing Land Pirates, the musical, for about a year now, I think, right? Something like that.
Along those lines.
We, went crazy. I mean, we started, and then we went a couple months, doing once a month, I think, right? And then
Something like that.
We picked it up at the beginning of the year again, doing it pretty much every week. Stopped for a couple times, but this is session 20. And there's been some stuff that's happened, so I just want to go down the line and ask everybody what their favorite moment from Land Pirates so far has been. And I guess I'll start with mine, which was when Oberon was still in our party, and we were staying at an inn overnight, and after a battle happened at the ruins where Nathan decided to shoot me again for the Tyrion decided to shoot Grizz again for the fucking 7th time. And we went to the inn that night, and Haer'Dalis helped Grizz sneak into it was Haywood and
Tyrion's
room.
Tyrion were in the same room.
And they were awoken, and everybody started just bickering, and Oberon came and picked Grizz up and threw him at Tyrion, and Grizz Superman punched the shit out of Tyrion, and then kicked the shit out of Tyrion. 2 crits. It was just the greatest moment. I loved it so much. I'm gonna have a flying fist while I go at him.
What, like Roman Reigns?
Yes.
Nathan was the one near the door, so Maria, roll an attack. Roll an attack with it would be your dexterity modifier, because it's a throw.
23.
Oh fuck. So his roll crit damage on your fist, Lance.
Okay.
Holy shit, if you kill him.
What? I really hope I do.
You get a
I don't
plus strength times 2.
D3.
But fist was D4.
Fist is D3 unless you have
D3 plus 3.
other stuff.
You're about to get a dwarf to the face.
10 damage.
He just
Is it not lethal,
flies. It is not lethal.
I'm going to stand up and brush myself off. Kick the elf on the ground.
Okay, roll an attack. Roll critical damage.
This is the greatest thing that's ever happened. I take it back. This was not a fruitless endeavor. This was the greatest idea.
Oh, I love that shit. That's the one thing that sticks out the most to me. It's usually the non-combat stuff that seems to resonate. Also, I really love Tyrion's 2 archery contests we put him through. Those were great.
Yeah.
Oh, that was going to be my favorite moment. Damn
That,
it,
well,
Lance.
I'm moving
You
on to
can
next to
elaborate
Kyle
on it.
anyway.
You can elaborate on it.
I was going to Kyle next anyway, so. Yeah.
Well, if I was going to choose something, it would probably be when he had his archer contest with, what's his name, Roderick, I think.
Private second-
Hammerstumer.
Private Second Class Roderick von
Yes.
Hammerstürmer III.
And
yes.
because Grizz was convinced that Tyrion sucked dick at shooting. And I think everyone else in the group was pretty much convinced of that. And they went to have an archery contest. If I remember correctly, Tyrion crit failed his training and shot himself in the foot.
Yep.
He shot Roderick.
He shot Roderick in the foot.
Yeah.
Shot
His
Roderick
foot
in
shot
the
somebody.
I
feel
think
like
he
So-
shot himself as well.
I shot myself and I hit Roderick.
Yes.
And it yeah.
He basically just completely proved the fact that he was terrible, and Grizz just felt a sense of satisfaction knowing that his original claim was true. And he's never held the same amount of respect for Tyrion since, and I think it's fucking hilarious.
And big thing with that is Tyrion ended up winning the contest, if you'll remember.
Yeah.
I think I got
So
like
even after
12
all
out
of
of
that,
20 or something.
even after all of that, Tyrion still failed so horribly that Grizz has just never looked at him the same.
Well, when I shoot myself and my opponent, I
During an
kinda-
archery contest.
Yep.
And now there's
Yep.
this seething animosity boiling within Grizz's mind. And one of these days he's just gonna recklessly charge Tyrion and try to cleave him in twain.
No.
Your hand slips. No, here's what happens. So a random ass bird, like, swoops by, and you take notice of it, and you turn to it, and it caws really loudly, and it causes you to shock. So you're pointing your bow at him, at the dwarf, and you release, and you shoot him. For some damage that's not really relevant.
Okay.
He's just like, what? Sabotage me, huh?
Shoot off! Shoot off! Shoot each other!
I should expect no less from an elf.
You'll get used to it!
Please no.
On the
That's
next
fine.
Land Pirates, the musical.
That's probably my favorite moment.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
I guess then I wasn't really going in a particular. I was just going in the order of Skype. So that makes
Leave me out of
Sawyer
it.
next.
Oh boy.
Was it when you
Um,
died in that last fight? I think it was.
I think my favorite part was probably during the first tournament, where on our first session of that, I spent literally like 3 hours or something having to roleplay Haywood getting drunk on chocolate milk and ending up at a brothel, trying to beg Heronius, who turned out to be a male prostitute named Haer'Dalis, to give him forgiveness for dumping necromantic jujus all over Oberon's dead corpse from when Oberon died in our first session. Yep.
Speaking of
And
Oberon,
then that then proceeded to lead into Haywood buying a round of prostitutes for an evening for everybody without knowing that they were prostitutes, because
Except for
Haywood
me.
was just like that. Well, I mean, they might have known Well, never mind. Never mind. Well, Haywood's going to say to Harold, "You also have a really nice body."
Harold saunters over to you, grabs you by the shoulder, and sort of pulls you close and looks deeply into your eyes. Says, "The question is, what are we gonna do with these nice bodies?"
Yeah.
could you ask
Prostitutes.
Maria if she has a favorite moment?
Maria, would you like to weigh in on our favorite moments from the session, or from D&D, since you were a part of it for a while?
I really love getting shot in the head.
She says she loved getting shot in the head by Tyrion.
Mostly I just his reaction to him yelling, "I'm so sorry!"
I don't know if you guys can hear her.
Yeah, we
I can hear,
I
and
heard her.
honestly,
Okay.
that was my favorite because it was what? It was like the first or second session,
Second.
and it was the second session, and it was literally, I crit failed, and then with one, I don't think she had even been touched yet. I crit failed so bad, I shot him in the back of the face. So it went through from the back to the front, right through the face. Dead. One
Yep.
shot. And then Haywood, who is a freaking, like, good character, had to do zombie resurrection with the necroboner bag in order to bring Oberon back to life. And that just,
I mean, I didn't bring him back to life. I started turning him into a zombie.
yes.
And the best part about this was that it was such like a ridiculously chaotic act that it shifted my entire character's alignment from lawful good to neutral good
yes. And you
in
basically,
just one instantaneous moment.
and it ruined your favor with your gods throughout the entire campaign.
It was
which...
the second session, so it's like everything got fucked so early on.
The beginning of Lance or Nathan's illustrious career as a master Tumblr.
Basically, and I remember exactly what Maria said about, I'm so sorry! Like, I was just head in my hands, like, I could not believe it. And it hasn't gotten any better. Because what, I crit failed 6 times last session?
Something
and
like
killed
that,
Kyle?
Yeah.
And killed Kyle, and shot Lance, but he only took 3 damage, I think. But
Something
man,
like
I need to get that shirt that just goes that has crit happens right across the top of it, because it always happens to me.
The only
Instead
time
of a
you
20 on the die for that shirt, can you buy a special made one that has a 1?
There is a crit fail happens shirt as well.
Oberon!
Oh no!
Somebody shoots you in the back of the head.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm sensing a reoccurring theme around this elf.
That's it.
Roll crit damage.
Don't,
I don't know.
please.
The
Please.
D100.
Don't kill him. Come on.
No, we're just using the...
We're just using if you crit, so it's your damage times 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
You need to roll low.
Roll a 1.
no.
Please.
Shit, and I've got a
Listen
plus.
to your friend.
Oh no, wait. Oberon's not a human, is he?
Yep.
Oberon is a human,
Oh,
Shit.
so you do get your additional modifier.
I wish
Why didn't you just break his bow back at the ship? That would have solved everything.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's also a good idea. Your bow does have 1 health. So after...
27.
Oh my god!
You killed him!
So Maria, you're dead!
Oh,
You just
Was
straight
that
up killed...
was that plus other one from Point Blank, Nathan?
Oh god!
Oh god!
Wait, why is it? It's plus 2 because human, and what's the other plus 1 for?
He has a composite
I've got a-
longbow with a +1 strength rating.
Oh.
I wish you
Oh.
did
Yep,
this.
so actually 30?
Jesus
Well, it doesn't matter. She
Christ.
just got like her brains exploded.
Yeah, no.
I'm so
I'm so sorry.
Every shower since you go.
Well done.
God.
We're at negative 16 health.
Oh
He
my.
draws his bow back. He thinks he's gonna take this mage out, but he doesn't adjust for the fact that his bow is almost broken, so he slips, nails Oberon straight at the back of the head, straight through the skull. An arrow pops out the eye,
Oh god.
and the force of the shot was so great that your bow is also broken.
What is your problem? Oh my god.
Worst teammate ever.
You know, freaking kidding.
I think it's someone showed me
The
the other
only
day.
time you ever had we ever had any confidence in you was the first session. Ever since then, it's just been nothing. 18 sessions of just, he's not going to hit this guy. He's just going to
And-
shoot us.
Grizz and Lissandra afterwards think that Tyrion was actually secretly working for the White Mantle.
Yeah,
'Cause
Grizz
we
tried
were
to
like-
replace him.
Because we were like owning their face until Tyrion shot Oberon.
Fucking every time. And I guess now it's you, Bear.
So, my favorite moment is the fight on the bridge, where for half a second, Grizz got his confidence back in Tyrion. Because Tyrion crit against one of the White Mantle people and just obliterated him because they're like level 3 and bows have ×3 crit. So it's just like, oh, you have 9 HP? Well, I just did like 37 damage to you.
And he said,
die.
"What did you have for
Yep.
breakfast?"
Grizz turns around. No, it's not just what did you have for breakfast. You just turn around instantly and you're like, what did you have for breakfast? And then the next turn you got crit in the face and your head just exploded.
And I was dead
And
as
there-
fuck. Grizz is gonna take a look back after seeing these 3 arrows fly by and annihilate this jabroni. He's like, "What the hell did you have for breakfast?" And then he's going to attack again. Nope.
You
I am destroying this guy.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Uh-oh.
This one raises his weapon mightily over his head. And he doesn't brain the mage in front of you. He instead brains you for 22 damage.
Oh.
Oh, man.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Are you? Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm dead.
God. Oh my
Really?
God.
He
Brother.
plants
Can I
his
take it
halberd cleanly, like it just straight into your skull.
Oh my God.
Like, you know how
Why
your
is it
skull
so
is
fast?
normally in one piece? Now
Yeah.
it's in like 7.
No. No.
Over.
Why must I experience this loss?
Now you know how it feels.
No.
His last words were, "What the hell did you have for breakfast this morning?"
Pretty much the best final words that anybody has ever said.
What did you have? I never thought about it that way.
Notice how all these favorite moments revolve around a particular character.
I know, Lissandra's a big hit.
And Chris, you had one, right?
I thought you guys were just talking about the tournament, and I honestly didn't watch for a while.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I wasn't interested. But from what I watched, it was definitely just seeing the hope drain out of everyone's face the last time you guys played, where between Nathan just getting ones and it fucking everything up, and then Lance just giving up on the game because he kept getting so many twos.
Yeah, that was last session.
Just walked away.
I got no 2s today so far. Feels good, man. 2
I only
1s,
crit
but
failed
no 2s.
twice.
You ran away from the computer, and in the background where you were not, you just yelled, "Two!"
Well, no, doesn't Lance take like
I could just
negative
hear him
modifiers
screaming.
from making an attack?
He is he is screaming.
Great.
Yeah.
Good
I'm
times.
glad we've took this trip down memory lane.